I'll be completely honest, I forgot that you can move these panels around. Completely slipped my mind. Thousand, nice. Flux network is... Ooh, it's down. And it's going back up. Cool. Gotta be careful with the power input and output. If this thing's running out, it's fine. But, honestly, it's all about drawing it out. If the fan gets backed up, then it stops producing water, which then makes this, boiler run out. So then blows up the reactor because it gets too hot. Because there's not enough, coolant being produced. It's a long line of events. I think universal pipe should work. Actually, let's use a pressurized tubes for mechanism. If I even have them automated. Nope, looks like I just have thermodynamic. I should have everything that I need for them automated though. Yeah, easy, easy, and common, easy and common. Let me guess, atomic? Wow, how could I have known? Almost like it's like right there. Ultimate pressurized tubes, let's get 100 of them, just cause we probably won't even need it. One of these bad boys on. Tell it to accept as input, yep. Chemical as well, input, yes. Okay, now we just output to this pipe. So, there we go, 3 antimatter pellets. Then we'll just go ahead and output to that one. Oh, can't eject, okay, whatever. We only lost 3, which is, honestly nothing. So, put that pipe and that away. 3, we need 2 for the machine, and then 1 for the black hole. So that's good that we have that now. This, I don't think we're gonna actually need this anymore because we'll just get the antimatter chicken when we have 10, and then we'll have as much antimatter as we need. Stack of stable antimatter is pretty good from one of these, but yeah, like I said, we'll just use that other thing. And honestly, if it fails, I'll just spawn another one because there's no way we're redoing. Also, that sound is still there. Why? So I left this running all night. I forgot that this thing over here needed a neutron stack, so yeah, that was my bad. Oopsie daisies, I'd say. This thing is still emptying out. It almost filled up, but like it almost went over, and that would have caused this to, be bad because of the fact that it's not good. Oh, look at that, we ran out of neutron again. I think about it. Because who knows, we might have actually had it. Well, actually, no, because that didn't fill up, so we are just using everything that we had. It just would have already been done. Yeah, we'll just use an iron. Honestly, the biggest thing here is the stack upgrade. Being able to stack the same item over and over again. That is the biggest part. Bonk. Stack. Bam. Look at that. 3 stacks of that much. You can feel so much more in here. That is just the biggest part of that. Accelerating the time a bit, but honestly not that much. These buttons are dangerous to use, because I think it puts everything, including my tools and stuff in my hotbar, which means that if I had a void upgrade in here that only allowed these to be in here, it would just delete my items. RIP. Those are not exactly cheap. I don't even know if it put my curio items in there. If it did, then it'd probably put my armor, all my curios, everything, and all that would get deleted. It'd be kind of hard to get back. Hard's kind of an understatement as well. Very difficult. Is this finally empty? Look at that, it's finally empty. So now we're just going through all these tanks worth, which it's a lot. Each one's holding about 512,000, and we've got, see, 3 by 9, so 9, 18. So 45 tanks. So we got 200 and... No, we got like 23 million waste in these barrels. 10 equals that. So every 10 equals 2. That's 4,608,000. That's almost half of the antimatter that we need for that to be made. But we still got this one as well. So, yeah, we're basically at halfway for the chicken. Which, you know, cool, but still oof, because that's not even enough. But I think if we go ahead and do this black hole, then we can actually get that started and get the void container, and then make some really good upgrades. So let's go ahead and make a black hole. So, one small chaos fragment, which is easy, and the antimatter pellet, not the stable. Here we go. One small chaos fragment. Just gonna make sure. Yes, small chaos fragment. So we'll go ahead and drop that in there. Go ahead and accelerate up. We will put one in here. Or no, not that. Put the small chaos fragment in there. There we go. One black hole. If you place this down, it will destroy the entire world. Period. At least that's what I've been told. I have never tried it. I don't want to try it unless I'm on a creative world where, you know, I have nothing important. I would never try it here because that would result in lots of sadness and probably me breaking down. I'd be very unhappy. What was that? The void container? Awakened draconic nuggets I can do. Bam. Dark zirconium. Do I have some? Yes, I do. Probably from the end stone. And 3 dark matter blocks. Easy peasy. So I'm gonna need a total of 4, I think. We go back in there. We will make a void container. No more black hole to threaten us with despair. That unlocks a lot of rewards. God damn it, man. I have not gotten a single great, like, amazing item in, like, forever. And I've already got that. I don't even use the spells, honestly. So do we have to talk to the guy? Yes, Radiance. Let's go talk with the good old Radiance. Actually, let's, first we need to claim these chunks, make them auto-load. Because I would like that to keep going when I'm gone. Because this is a different dimension. I mean, it's underneath the lobby, I think, or maybe above, but it's still in a different dimension because the lobby's not in the same way. Radiance, this guy. Complete stage. Oh yeah, meet with Infinity. Hello, Infinity. So, that, and then submit. Submit. That unlocks a lot of great recipes, like the last few chickens, I'm pretty sure. Bam, that's expensive block that took the antimatter. And then dark matter block, which I've honestly had forever because Project E stuff is amazing. And I wish more mods had it. The infinity upgrade. So yeah, all the singularities now have to happen. The world engine upgraded. We go back to the home. We'll let the antimatter stuff go while we're working on this stuff. Turn on night vision again. My eyes late at night. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, now I can get these guys going. Don't have any dragon hearts, which is sad, considering that they're kind of pain to make. Good old dragon heart. Put that back up on there. I mean, that's easy, that's easy, that's easy. Those three, easy. Lifestone, not so much. We've got 22, which is cool. I might only need 22. We'll find out in a second. We'll just go make these. Yeah, I really thought that I had those items just kind of sitting good to go. So why are some of these items even in my backpack? Crystals, but honestly I haven't had to make anything with them in a while, so I'll be safe. I think this is probably from when I had that big accident with all the items. And, yeah, that was not fun at all. Yeah, a lot of patterns that I didn't need are in here. Okay, let's go ahead and make these then. Can't remember what it's called. Infused, that's what it is. 22 of that. I think they were draconic cores, not wyvern. Check them. Yeah, just draconic cores. And then Fortron, ether gas. Don't know how I got ether gas in here. I got a tank with ether gas. Looks like quite a bit. Of course, I got the jumbo Fortron tank in here. Always got the jumbo tank of Fortron. And then we just bam. And shove those in there, and then we keep shoving these in. And then we just make sure that we're not killing the... Oh, we kind of are. Not a Fortron, huh? You know, yeah, that's probably the best idea, is just bam and bam. Let the FE, yeah, I think it's an FE, yeah, it's FE. Let the FE recharge. Yeah. Yeah, it needs more draconic cores than it does all the other items. It's only taking 44 there. Is that getting overridden by that? Yeah. FE drain. It's draining away. How much does this need of each? 2,000, 1,000, so it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So we need more ether than Fortron. Yeah, we've got enough energy in storage. It's fine. Not quite enough Fortron. Now it's enough Fortron for it all. Too much ether now. It's just waiting. 1,000. Ah. I think we all actually only need like 2 more of these. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, it's finished. And spawn is right next to all the reactor stuff that I got going on. How interesting. Oh yeah, I still need to make the machine. I think the ultimate need atomic element. Bam, bam, bam. Made that. Whoop, bam. Alchemy, but make it sciencey. It uses antimatter for like a whole bunch of recipes, but honestly, there's only one that's worth it, and that's the chicken. Doesn't even accept antimatter for the fuel. You have to use liquid, not the pumps. Yeah, we should make the neutron chicken. Because I did make all the items. Heavy coal. A wicked feather. Bam. It's only a few items with 9 in the name. And then what's the last item? Neutron blocks, I think. Bam. I wonder if we even have enough meat. Deep slate. Catadurium. And can't be liquid meat. Has to be solid meat. 180. So 360. I think I have that much. Mm-hmm. Fine. Got 1,000 in there. How much polonium do we have? Whole barrel's worth, and some over here. I'm guessing that the reactor is still empty. Yep. Guessing these. Those are empty. Still working on these ones. Yeah, this entire row is empty, so it's just on this back row. Yeah, it's still a couple million though. It's pretty good. It's like just 2 of them make 1,000,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 million right there. And then it's like I don't know what's the conversion ratio. 10 to 2. So it's about 1/5. So that's about 2 million, about 2 antimatter clumps worth. So you need 1,000 per. Each one of these is like 1,000, which makes 2? No, 1. Yeah, each 1,000 equals 1, so you lose 3 zeros. So if you had 1,000,000, that is 1,000. Actually, no, that... Yeah. 1,000,000 to 1,000. Quick maths. Well, I shouldn't stand on this unless I want to die again. Wasn't fun last time, won't be fun this time. Yeah, annoying, actually. Look at those lines. Magic. Where did it go? Only needs 8,000, so it should... Oh, you know what? It just goes into this machine, not the chest. Right? Yeah, oh, never mind. It does suck out. Oopsie daisy. You know, it's probably because I have it that way. If I just set it like this, then I think it should come out that side. Whatever. It's not like we don't have many of those left, so... 2 neutronium chickens? This is one of the few tier 9 chickens that we have. And they are all just incredibly expensive. Here we go, get this guy started on training. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. My bag now has more time in it. And that you can't cheat. Well, you can buy more, but you lose money, so it's a trade-off. Bam. Good old time bag, and I think it only needs like 2 hours to do that. Can't believe we had to make that much red. Kind of dumb. You're done, buddy. None of that. Take some of this out just because we did have to produce some in order to get the ultimate upgrades. Also, that should be enough. Bam, look at that magic. I had to make that whole thing over there just to get the netherite ones to go. Look at that, bam. Now don't put anything in the ME system where it's going to go directly into there until this guy is put in there and he starts. So once there's one item, it caps it. Whatever. It's a bit of a waste, but whatever. We have plenty of time, and now that we're like on infinity, we have money to spare, and we'll be able to get that fast. We're gonna need a lot of infinity now that I think about it. Like, a lot of infinity. Let this guy go, and then he goes into here, and it's facing the wrong direction. Not cool. There we go. Perfect. Bam. So we got tons of that being produced now, so we can go disassemble this guy. And now we get a... Actually, no. Watch of flowing time still stays there. Pretty sure we're gonna need like a crap ton of durium and What other singularities do we need a lot of? Yeah, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Need a lot of fortune views. Energite, that's what it is. Open all the red dye. Oh, you know what? This is because I still had it out. Still had it attached, so all the dye that I picked up just went directly back in. I should probably take off this stuff now, since we potentially could need any of those. Just had to get rid of the massive supply that we had in the ME system because of that incident, which it literally made as much as physically possible in a matter of just seconds. So. Using bricks. What? What? I don't have those automated. Guess I just don't have the brick recipe automated. That's a bit funny. Ain't it? Fine, well, just come and automate it then. Pretty little princess needing its codes. Can't just look it up. The simplest recipe ever. I don't even know what it needs that for. Go make 100. So we got the matter balls for it, obviously. Which I'm guessing is astronomical. Yeah, 206,000. 280 nickel, which we produce. Produce that, produce that. What does it make in the foundry? Steel? Did it just steel? Unless we have that available. We have that much steel available, apparently. Dark steel for something. I have a recipe in this? Since when? Oh, that. Huh. Consider me surprised. Didn't even think that I had anything for that. We just extend it this way, I think, and then I'll make it better. That goes out far, jeez. Oh no, yeah, make some of those. Suspend the tier 8 so we can get the other stuff produced real quick. Everything needs copper wires. $6,000 copper blades, go. It's on the platerizer, which is back here. No, not on the osmic compressor. It's on this? Oh yeah, yeah. This is the platerizer, I guess. Because that's also making that. It's going 1,000. Speed and energy. Plates at a faster speed than ever seen before. Look at that, 2,000. Somehow, we're able to keep up with that. It's kind of crazy. Somehow the hydrogen is also keeping up with that. Also crazy. Yeah, I really wish we could just automate this stone cutter. It'd probably be faster anyways. So everything down there using create is just, it's slow because it has to actually do stuff. Let's go through a whole process. It's gotta get rolled, it's gotta do that, it's gotta do something. It's annoying. The power of an auto clicker, I'd say. Yeah, 6,000 copper plates. That fast. Pretty impressive. Oh, you know, this is probably all waiting on something in there. Is it biosteel? Look at that, it's biosteel. Huh. Invar. How beautiful. Man, we can cancel this for now. I mean, the whole thing is to try and speed it up, so. Okay, what's everything waiting on? This one isn't suspended. Is it being made? Motor, is that being assembled instead of crafted? He's telling me that's not in the assembler. It should just be a crafting recipe. Oh, okay. But to say, like, where the hell is that? Yeah, okay, that's a crafting recipe. And then magnetic coil is a crafting recipe. It's crafting 6 steel wires. Or, you know, copper wires. So they got used instantly, didn't they? Too many. What's it called? Ultimate machine cores? Honestly, I think we only need 3 for this. I really never picked up ultimate ones. Have I not used these on any of them? No, no. That can't be. Really? I'm genuinely surprised by that. I've never picked them up. So I'm gonna guess that all the wires are being produced down there, and that's why it's moving so slowly. It's just trying to keep up on this. 575 copper wires. So it's not outputting efficiently. We need it to kind of just go way faster on the output. How do the output on here? It has to go on top. Oh no, they also put a funnel in it. That's not good. I wonder if a universal will work on this. Let's try it out. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Amazing. Which also makes me wonder if I could just universal pipe that. No need for these at all, perhaps. Or I got a stack in there, so now it's just limited by the amount of speed that's getting pumped into it. There's no goggles in here. Hmm. Yeah, those goggles don't add any, benefit to wearing it like that. So we're rotating it to the right. So that's top. So then over here, we're going to want it to go bottom. Bottom that way to add on to it. Does that make it go faster? I don't think it did. Probably because this isn't going faster. Well, I've limited the backup in the rolling itself, so now we're just limited by how fast the rolling thing itself is going. Which actually, now that I think about it, what about Red's machinery? It looks like it's going way faster than mine. Unless if the limit is just on actual machinery itself. Where are these at? 1024? No, that's a double. Mine is actually faster, which is surprising. Okay, what about, kinetic? Add more to the max speed? Still in 256 on there. Weird. how's this stuff going? Oh yeah, I stopped both. This one is still wanting wires. That one I think has all the wires. This one's almost done with all the wires. Zoom in that one. Bam. Actually, no, we want it to be another block off because we want to be able to use all those. And with these ones attached to it, it can have even more. Put the extended pattern on there, and also use that. Oh, back to those ones. Handy dandy flux cables that are always lovely. I mean, they're better than the really dense ones because they're just kind of look funny, especially over there. Funny dunny. We need to increase our production on that as well. Let's see, how many of these can we put? Okay, so that's our limit on that. The 3 in this direction. I'll just kind of dip it down. It's not like we're doing anything important right there. Okay, 4. Bit of a hole, but whatever. I think we finished the tier 5s. Just a bit of a speed upgrade on this guy. Negative 165, really? Oh, you know what? These are not the efficient ones. That'd be my bad. I'm seeing glaze gold, really? Hmm. Look at that, I have some. Hmm. Iron, gold, and dispenser. You have no idea how surprising it is that we just don't have those automated. Whatever. Bam. And with this item that we have down here, this one should be able to do stuff pretty fast. Because it is the highest one. Needs shadow? Or no, it needs a... Yeah, we can make an automated version of this, I think. You know, I mean, we don't need enough that it warrants being automated, I'd say. No, not that. This one. Some blaze. We only need one. Smelter. Melter. What happens if it goes in the weeping well? Gets turned into something that is completely useless. That's really cool. Okay. Mm, One fair one. I do have other things that I need to do, and you know, I don't exactly have infinite amounts of time. Tomorrow's gonna be fun, isn't it? I can already see it now. This goes just a tad bit slower. Oh, come on. Stop crying. You know you find it. I've gone over my allotted time that I planned out for this. Fair 4 gold, bam, done. Amazing. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing it for. The efficient speed ones needed this resin. Yeah, this one is still just going. It's trucking away. Oh yeah, it's making all the silicon wafers. Electrum? Make electrums? Oh, yeah, let me surprise. I didn't even know that. We don't need that many. Suspend that one, that way this one can move along. I'm guessing it's waiting for the assembler. Yeah, look at that. Let me just craft these. After those 5 go through, that should start on this one. Yeah. No? Oh, yes. Ah, there it goes. Carbon fiber rods are taking a while. That's this one. Yes, I should add some more speed upgrades to this, shouldn't I? I'm working this one fit. Okay, that's about what I thought. I had to say, like, geez, I did not optimize this at all. Efficient speed, slack. A few more of those on there. 1,800. This one could always be faster as well. I have to expand it like this way, I think. Maybe upwards. Who knows? We've definitely got enough sugarcane, and we probably got crap tons of wheat, so we could probably just deassemble these. That one didn't even have acceleration cards in it. It was just going that slow. I could pick all of it up. Yeah. Why did I place that there? Pretty sure I was placing cobblestone there. Whatever, I guess. And 3 more of those on there. Uses it just a bit. I think I'll put some more of these on there. 1,300, 1,507. That is faster. See, we want 100 of these. It's crafting 100 of those. So I guess we'll have to craft 100 of these now. Oh, wait, it requires raw? Oh, probably because it already has that automated. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess we could do something over here. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I need to make more. I'm guessing... Oh. Yes, I just had no. Okay, let's see. So, for the placers, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4, so that it can actually pick up. It won't be the most efficient, but it'll be working. That's, good. Okay, let's see how we can get this. So, let's do it above the ground, just in case. So then this one would be Shadow Pulse Q, which I think is the highest tier. Yeah. It requires, or you can use skulk. Wait, yeah, okay. This is probably it. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can get any higher. Wait, is Void Shimmer higher? Or Shadow Pulse is higher. Yeah, we're good. So that's where we will do that. So let's see. Block placer. There, and there. And then the breaker will there. These might be facing the wrong way. It's possible. Yeah, they're facing the wrong. Oh, okay. We can place offsets. That's a good little bit of knowledge now. Bam. See, flux. See, for the flux points, but we're gonna need something to power center. So we'll put one here and here. That way we can put something in the middle to feed that. Okay, it doesn't have that, so that's fluid placer, advanced block placer. What about like an item? Okay, modular router. Modular router. Did I automate that? Oh, I have one. Well, so that's good now. Don't know which way it's supposed to do that. Sender? Let's make the Mark III just because it's the best, it seems. And Mark III. So we'll make Mark II. Yeah, I want that automated. Automate that from the game. Then we need a Mark I, which is just bow and arrow. I think we have a crap ton of arrows in the system right now. And automate that while we're at it. I completely forgot that I also automated this. I could just put it in the enemy system and slam it in there for me. Look at that. Auto Cinder module. Bam. Don't know what the upgrades are. Uh, Redstone never, I guess, so it'll just keep sending whenever possible, perhaps. That's my thought, anyways. And then what if we just have this in there? Just place it on there? No. Just don't do it always? No. we just have it set to always, I think that might make it just work. And then we need to actually send stuff into it, so if we just put like an export, is there an advanced export? Oh no, not import export. Yeah, I guess put that on there and then tell it to feed it root. God, I am typing things weird. Acceleration just in case, but we probably won't need that. Put this over here just in case. Slide it all the way back to the wall, because who knows how much space we're actually going to need. And we'll just connect this overhead to this one. Don't want a limited amount of channels, so we'll just keep stacking these just in case. Okay, so that is full of that. Why is it not sending it though? Do we just need like a Mark 1 sender? Blacklist, none. Direction, none. Oh, do we have to like set it up? Do I right click with this? Front. Oh, okay. So I guess we could just use this one then and just have it set up. No item damage. Yep. Okay, so we just have to set it to something. So do that. Maybe never. No, all. Okay, so what do I have it doing? No, that's a blacklist. Okay, so don't have that on there. We don't want blacklist. Whitelist, maybe? Yeah. Whitelist, so it only sends that. Go, send it. Send it in. Oh, wait. Speed upgrade. Put in. We can have 9. Okay, so we need to configure the routing or something? Oh, might need an activator module. Goddamn dispensers. Make as many. There we go. Pick one of these. Activator. I don't know what this is. Action right click. Yeah. Sneak. No. Look level. Yeah. So right click. What it's looking at should be the front. Yeah. It's not doing it. Scout center module. Just activating. Never need. Always. Take off damage. Come on, right click with that. Do it. You know what? This might be backwards. But look at that. That worked. Okay. Now we gotta figure out how these ones work. Under area? Yeah, okay. And then... yeah, okay. So these are overlapping. Good. These need a weapon. Probably an unbreakable weapon, in my opinion. Should just place whatever item it's given, I'd say. Okay, so then... put a pattern on there. Okay. Now, set it to round robin. Okay, and then we'll just have it withdraw items, but it needs a pickaxe as well. That is still going. Cool. That doesn't seem to like that. Go into chest, and then have chest be connected to import. Okay, now pickaxes need invincible, so I'd say dark matter. smithing upgrade. Okay, netherite pickaxes of dark matter. No, those are also smithing template ones. Three. You should be unbreakable. I don't exactly want it to be reshot. Okay, cool. That's not good. Okay, how do I have it? Filter to not take that out. Blacklist. Add that. There we go. Will that not take that now? Cool. It'll take any other item that it is given. Okay, so what if I... How much is one? Cool. Oh, yeah, you know what? I completely forgot about that. We don't even need these hooked up. And we needed to wait until it's finished as well. Can't just have it going and smashing everything. Okay. And absorption there. Down is going to be item, show area. Move the area to the south. This entire area now. Good. That area. So everything should go into this chest that it breaks. Now we need to set it to only break blocks that we want it to. Okay, allow blocks that are being broken. Okay, so technically you shouldn't break these unless they're finished, or unless there's an item in there that it has. Also, we just need a test to make sure that it has it. And we also needed to only break these ones. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, we'll just put it on deny then, and we'll put the gold blocks and whatnot. Okay, so void shimmer can do iron, which we'll care about. Gold, which we'll care about. I'll see diamonds as well for that. No, although that would have been useful to know earlier. Oh, sure, we'll put netherite. Okay, so just those 4. Do do- yeah, don't break that. Don't break that. 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 Or that. Okay, so that should be all of those. Now we need to test how much these actually give off. So I'll go ahead and do that over here real quick. So I need to see if these just give off 1 or if it's more than 1. Okay, 1. Okay, that one gave me 4. That gave me 7. Okay. What if we just tell it that it'll get 1? That should, I think, be a good alternative for that. We don't want it to fill up either, because if it fills up, then we're going to get bad results. So we want all 4 to be placed. So if we just do the recipe as 4, then it'll continuously try to put it in around circular motion. I think it'll get full either way. Actually, unless if I go in and say ignore if it already has one. Pattern. Ignore if constants. That's the inventory. Until primary crafting result is returned. Okay, I think that would actually work. Yeah, because we'll send it through and it'll only accept it once this actually receives 1. A little bit slower, but it'll be good. Okay. So if we go to processing, tell it to give it 4 gold blocks. It'll get 1 blaze gold in return, which is false, but if we put that in there, then it should only do it whenever it gets that. Or maybe we'll put down 4 because if we have it crafting multiple, it might insert a new one before it's finished. Yeah, 4, 4. I think that would work. That way, it puts in 4, gets that out, maybe. We'll test it out and we'll see if it works because they all are getting placed at the same time. They got the same pickaxe, so it should be fine. Okay, so that one's gold. 4 iron blocks gets us 1 ferric ore. 4 blocks of netherite gets us 1 eclipse alloy. And 4 diamonds gets us 1 celestium, which is actually kind of accurate for that one. It is a 1-to-1. Let's say I want 10 blaze gold. Go. Doesn't seem like these placed anything. They said to deny, so I think that means that anything they get, they should place. So I'm guessing there's just those blocks sitting in here. Wow. So they are set to go to the right area, but they're not receiving the item, it seems. Okay, I just want one. These aren't accepting items. Why are they not taking the item? Is it not going into here? Is that the problem? Is it not like that it's going into there? So I want one blaze gold, right? So you should send it through. Does chest have anything? The chest hasn't taken anything, so it's probably in here. So it should have sent 4 gold blocks into somewhere. Oh yeah, there's 4 gold blocks in here, which it should have sent to all of them, but it didn't. Okay. Oh, probably because I reset this one, didn't I? Yeah. Or not. Round robin, filter whitelist mode, ignore. Yes, it should have gone full circle, but didn't. Weird. But also just, in general, didn't place it. Why did you not place it, sir? Oh, yeah, okay. North. North? Is that it? It doesn't want to place it because it's not getting redstone signal? If it's 20 ticks, I'm hoping it's not meaning like 20 full ticks because I know a tick is longer than 1 second. Okay, pulse? I could put 2 redstone clocks down, I guess. Yeah. Well, that one never got it, I guess. We did get it. None of them? Okay, none of them received it. Why did none of you even get it? I mean, that is in here, right? Crafting is currently locked. So crafting is locked because it just sent some through. Nobody received it. So it should be taking out from here and sending it into there. I'm concerned. Let's move it back one, see if that changes anything. Well, we know the hopper's working because it picked up that item real fast. Red Robin, whitelist, ignored. Okay. These are probably the bad ones then. Pattern on there. Goes in there. Lock until primary. The primary is received. So it's unlocked right now because there's nothing in it. Well, let's just say we want one raw, I guess. So it should have sent it in. This is locked, so it did send in 4, but the 4... There's 2 in here. There's 2 in there. There's 2 in all of them. Okay, I don't know how they got in there, but... Oh, you know, from the other one, probably. But they still didn't place it. It's from just dire things? Okay, maybe it's an FPV teams thing? Okay, maybe it was that. No? It doesn't even place. I mean, after I get this finished, I'm gonna have to stop, but like, I need this to place. So, north is that way. That's right in front of it. Does it run a different direction? No, doesn't like any of them. I mean, it is in the right place. It is saying that's gonna place there. That is where I want it to be. Oh, okay. So I need it to be on deny? That's weird. Okay, so that itself worked. So what about 10? Sent through 10. Craft patterns locked. Oh, that's like. You are joking me. It crashed? Really? Okay.